Jurgen Klopp is facing concern over his defense with Virgil van Dijk currently Liverpool's only fit senior centre-back. Dejan Lovren was forced off inside 6 minutes of the FA Cup loss to Wolves and underwent a scan on his left thigh on Tuesday. The results, due on Wednesday, will determine the scale of Klopp's dilemma with Joe Gomez and Joel Matip already sidelined. It is expected Lovren will miss Saturday's trip to Brighton at least, forcing Klopp to field Fabinho as a makeshift partner for Van Dijk. Klopp tried his Brazilian midfielder in central defense at Molineux in anticipation of any further issues to his backline. If the pain Lovren experienced was down to a significant hamstring injury, he could be out for 6 weeks to join Gomez and Matip in the treatment room. Gomez has been out since suffering a break in his lower left leg during Liverpool's 3-1 win at Burnley on December 5, while Matip required surgery after fracturing his collarbone in the Champions League clash with Napoli at Anfield on December 11. It is believed Matip could be fit for the visit of Crystal Palace on January 19, but Gomez may not return until February depending on how rehabilitation goes. In the meantime, Klopp is left with a problem at the heart of a defense which has been imperious this season. Van Dijk's presence is reassuring for the Premier League leaders, who have conceded just 10 goals all campaign, but thrusting Fabinho into a match against a striker as physical as Glenn Murray is far from ideal. Ki-Jana Hoever, the 16-year-old centre-back who became Liverpool's youngest player in FA Cup history, impressed after replacing Lovren, but is seen as too green to put into the midst of a title challenge. Liverpool are looking to get back to winning ways after losing at Manchester City and suffering consecutive defeats for the first time this season. James Milner accepted his mistake cost Liverpool their place in the FA Cup, but plans to bounce back immediately at Brighton. The veteran midfielder erred for the Wolves opener. "It's one of those, I should do better," he said. But Milner insisted all teams will have a blip and called on his teammates to respond in the right manner to avoid concern spreading. "Back-to-back defeats isn't really good enough for us, but you have blips in a season," said Milner. "They are expected, but it's how you respond. You've seen the character in the squad over the last few years, and the players we have to know we will bounce back. We have to do that at the weekend,